Hello, I'm Alex Woodward, and in this episode we'll be doing a documentary on your garden. In this documentary we'll be showing you what your garden is used for, and we'll be telling you about global warming and how you can help speed up the process. But first, Ashley has a look at some grubs.
Have you ever wondered what your environment's for? I certainly have. That's not my only question, like pollution, but RSPB, known as the Royal Society Prevention of Birds, and Noel Edmonds. What are they all for? But of course, I could ask every single question which has ever puzzled me. Like, for instance, what is Australia for? Is it still that place where we send those which are just simply annoying us, like Gordon Brown? But I'll just keep to the questions which are relevant. Let's get started. Noel Edmonds, what is he for? Well, if you're over 75 and you can't go anywhere because you have no money, no hips, or you just simply Russell Brand. He's the presenter of an OAP show called Deal or No Deal, which in the process of the show, he crushes every single hope for the players. Too easy. Next question. Pollution. I'm not going to tell you what it's for because I don't really know. But I'm going to tell you what happens if you do it. You annoy all the environmentalists between London and Yorkshire. And that's really good fun. Now, the best way to have fun is not to waste pollution. For example, do you want to drive a 5.4 litre V8 supercharged Ford GT through London or the Eden Project? Exactly. You'll choose a place where scientists will get most annoyed about. And to finish off, we answer the question which has been on the whole world's lips for some time now. That's right, since 1969. What is the environment for? Well, without it, where would we be? Well, without it, we'll have redundant environmentalists coming round our houses, knocking our door all day long, and trying to interest us in whatever they do. Instead of Bill Oddie looking at some blue tits, for example, he'll be looking at some girls in their bedrooms. So don't think the environment's a bad thing, just look at it as a thing that keeps Bill Oddie and the environmentalists away from their house. Your house, not my house. Well, that's what I think anyway.
That is so true. I mean, without the environment, Bill Oddie would just be running around our streets.
Yes, yes.
Anyway, it's about time we moved on. So, your garden. All it does is sit at the back of your home like a lazy, fat American. What's it used for? That's the question we tried to answer. This is a garden. I'm standing in one to give you an idea of what one looks like. It's not used for a lot. Mostly it's just for people to sit around in $4.99 garden furniture trying to get skin cancer. And that's dull and boring. So what we're aiming to do is to try and make it useful in the world of today.
We're going to do this by asking some questions and seeing if you can do it in your garden.
So bring on the questions.
Yes, it is. We'll put it this way. It's better than being in Germany. Yes.
Left, right. No.
Well, if Sam Birch put down his video camera and Doctor Who action figures for 1 second and left the house, you would obviously need a place to hide. And if you are one of these people who think the garden is an excellent place, think again. Because out here you are disposed to satellites. And if you know Sam Birch, or if you know of his work on YouTube, you will know that he will check Google Earth before he left your house. Meaning that you will be seen and you'll know your exact position. And that's a really bad thing.
Well, I think if I took out this tree, then it might... No, it's not. Now we're going to talk about global warming. Look at the urban youth of today with their MP3 players and their Peugeot 106s. Are these the people who are going to run the country one day? And look, someone's taught them how to litter. In the eyes of the law and Pansy Santa, it's one of the worst things to happen ever. But to us, it's the best thing since, well, Christmas. Of course, as we all know, littering causes global warming, which means fat Americans have to come out of the house and spend more money on air conditioning. And of course, that one little bit of litter isn't going to do much damage. But this is.
It's an 8-litre W16 Bugatti Veyron with 4 turbochargers.
Of course, I'm not allowed to turn it on, because Boris Johnson forbids it. Plus I'd have a load of camper vans full of hippies chasing us, throwing flowers at us. It's truly a brilliant car, part of it due to the power coming out of that engine, and partly to do with the fumes coming out of the backside. There's so much pollution coming out of the back of this pollution factory that if I drove it for any more than 10 minutes, even the people in Antarctica would have to buy air conditioning. And carbon monoxide isn't the only pollution this car makes. It also makes a lot of noise, which, if I drove it hard, could make the Middle Eastern part of the world deaf. And sadly, having this much fun destroying God's work costs a lot of money. £1 million to be exact, and because of Gordon Brown, it's considered quite a lot. So there we have it. If you want to make the industry for air conditioners rocket skyward, then this is the car for you.
And there we have it. Some of the questions have been answered, which have been on the world's lips since the dawn of time.
I don't think anyone's ever thought of those questions apart from us.
No, probably not. But next time, we are answering a proper question which people have thought of. Drink driving, is it a good thing or a bad thing? But till then, good night.